There we have it.
Dimitri Vandenberg making the most of the cultural experience of going off to another country. Justin Pipe. 2 in the treble bed. Doesn't want another one there, because that'd bust your score, Justin.
Oh, sets it up. Absolutely perfect. At one time, Kim had this leg wrapped up, but a couple of bad visits, and now Justin.
100. Justin, you require 16.
You do feel that Justin has got to up his game considerable, you know, from what he has been throwing, possibly the last couple of weeks. Around about the 90 average, 16 dart, tidy leg. Around about the 90 average, you feel is not going to be good enough, so he's going to have to up it. We know he can do.
Yeah, I mean, he made that final in Venray, the Dutch Darts Masters, and he made it all the way to the final and didn't throw an average above 93. The draw worked out where he didn't face a top 20 player, played a lot of young lads like Nathan Aspinall and such like, and they are good up-and-coming players, but they weren't guys who in the back end of tournaments are experienced of throwing big averages, playing somewhere near their capabilities. He's got K.Huybrechts here. It will be either a former Lakeside World finalist or one of the standout performers of this weekend, Dave Pallett, next if he comes through this. And he's in the same half of the war as Chizzy and Peter Wright. So you would think he's not going to have that sort of passage through to the final. He's quite capable of making the final, but he's going to have to play the sort of darts that have taken him to 3 major semi-finals before now.
Well, that's 2 in. It's a good camera angle. See plenty of room to the left. However, with averages, sometimes the averages don't tell the whole story because, you know, you can have a real bad leg, an atrocious leg, which are going to bring your average down to around the 90, 93. But every one of your winning legs, as long as you get 6 winning legs at around 110, that will win you the game. But the losing legs will bring your actual average down to about 93. But at the moment, Justin Pipe is hitting everything.
Certainly is. You going to fill it up?
140.
He won't, but he leaves himself 81. Kim may only get a dart at the bullseye if that. Treble 18 he wants. Doesn't get it.
63.
Now Justin Pipe for an early
Justin, you require 81.
Well, if you look at the treble 19, that will leave him double 12. Now he's got to go 12 bullseye. Treble 12 leaves him a double 13.
He does like the double 13. He does leave it on a regular basis.
Game show and a
12 dart leg for Justin Pipe. Sees him take an early lead in this one.
To throw first.
Strong start from the force.
Game on.
Yeah, won his Euro Tour, the very first one in this current incarnation. It's been going for 3 or 4 years now. He beat Gary Anderson, Barney, Wade, big name. You're winning it the hard way there.
100.
It's not that long ago that Justin won his latest Pro Tour title either. It was less than a year.
100.
Won it in Ireland ahead of the Grand Prix. And of course, that weekend is coming up, so maybe we'll see a return to form for Justin Pipe. But to underline his struggles since then, he, you know, certainly on TV, he's only managed to win 1 game. First round exits at the Worlds, Loz Ryder, of course. UK Open, he lost his first match to Jan Dekker. Matchplay, lost to Jamie Lewis.
Well, he's certainly playing a lot better here, though. 5-140s already for Justin, 107 average, 100% on the doubles, so he's really taking the game to K.Huybrechts, and that's what you've got to do. And the thing about this performance is that his first start percentage is incredible. And it's making, not only that it's in the treble, it's in a very good place in the treble as well, like that is for K.Huybrechts.
Can he fill it up? No, he can't, and even the extra 40 points could have made a difference. Kim is yet to have a dart at a double in this match, and Justin Pipe is probably going to get 6 darts from here. The way he's playing, he may only need the 3. Treble 17 for Bull. Got to go for it with Kim on a finish.
Well, he went for the 25.
Can
Which
you
is what
require
I keep on about.
You like that shot, don't you?
I do, but he missed it.
Not when you miss it.
Yeah. Oh, he wants the bullseye. Does K.Huybrechts hitting that wide? But they've gone nearly anywhere else. He would have got a
Sorry, check the
double.
score. That was 38 was the last score. 38, not 48. Sorry. Should be 83 left.
Yeah, 38 scored there.
83.
Yes, 83.
Yep. Right, Justin.
Got to go for the 17s. I said it's a dart at the bullseye
Justin, you
instead of doubles.
require 83.
However, if he hits this treble 17, and the way Justin's been playing, you quite fancy him to hit a treble. 66. Now he's got to go 16 or treble 16. Oh, and that is a long way off.
Yeah, strange one that. With how well he's played in the opening 2.5 legs of this.
Kim, you require
The upshot
25.
is, Kim is going to get 2 darts to break straight back. Double 8.
Game shot on the third.
That was a let off.
K.Huybrechts.
Significant let
Kim
off.
to throw first. Game
All of a sudden
on.
we're back on throw, and Justin Pipe having hammered K.Huybrechts in the first 3 legs.
Well, he missed 2 big numbers with his last 6 darts, Justin, and that caused him not to have a dart at the double or the bullseye. And K.Huybrechts perhaps he's going to get into some rhythm. And this is where the change around can happen. I mean, all of a sudden, instead of the dart going in the treble 20 and in a good position just above, so he's having to switch.
96.
Yeah, we know if Kim gets on a roll, it can be very difficult to stop. The biggest win of his career was on the European Tour and the Dutch Darts Masters. That was when it was in Veldhoven. And the most impressive thing about it was how he managed to improve as the day went on, which is pretty much what you've got to do in these tournaments. He ended up beating Michael van Gerwen and beat Brendan Dolan in the final.
Justin does have quite a big advantage on this final day in that
44.
he's a very fit man.
Yeah.
Keeps himself super fit, so the endurance of 4 matches on a Sunday and keeping your concentration is a lot easier for Justin than it is for most other players. But for K.Huybrechts, the best game I've ever seen him play was at the Grand Slam when he beat Michael van Gerwen, had a 9-darter in that leg. I mean, that was a superb performance. The leg-on-leg pressure that he kept on Michael van Gerwen was incredible.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that performance was the one that got him into the Premier League.
It was.
Take note. With all these big tournaments coming up, including the Grand Slam, the opportunities are there. You only need 1 good run at a big tournament and an eye-catching display like that, and all of a sudden you can find yourself in that Premier League where there is serious money to be made as K.Huybrechts looks at double top, working his way down to it.
Game shot
And finds it with his last dart. And it's 2 apiece.
5th leg, Justin to throw first. Game on.
Yes, 2 apiece. Could have easily been 3-1 to Justin Pipe or even 4-0. Because if he had won that 3rd leg, it could have put
You never know.
Huybrechts, yes, on the back foot. And of course, Justin would have been still well and truly on the front foot. But little things happen in matches that turn it around. That's what happened in the previous game between Huybrechts and Jenkins.
100.
Chizzy. And Jenkins.
Sorry, Chizzy.
That's all right.
I'm losing it. Well, I already lost it. But
Yeah. Oh, look at this. What are you waiting for, Kim?
140.
Nearly 105 average, 98 for Justin's not too bad. The first 9 has come down significantly. This could push it up.
well, that's where in the first 2-3 legs, where that first start was going. Good position. However, in the first 3 legs, he was fine in the 140s. Found 7 of them up until now. And another tidy game of winning legs. Just 1 leg The first one, the 16 data of Justin Pipes, and there we have the averages. Both averages are, well, we have to say they're both superb averages. Perhaps Justin Pipes' front 9 is a bit low, and if that carries on, then the pressure will be piled on Justin at the back end, because he may only get the odd dart at the double instead of having a handful. We see it in the Stephen Bunting, Raymond van Barneveld match last night, where Barney's all his scoring was done in the front 9, and Stevens was done in the back 9. That's it for another maximum.
That goes on his front 9 average, and it's a potential 11 dart leg coming in for the Belgian. And it would be a break of throw as well, a third consecutive leg for K.Huybrechts to go into the lead for the first time in the match. But Justin Pipe, there's pressure on this.
There certainly is. A dart at the bullseye or a dart at the double. It's going to be bullseye probably for, no, it's double 13. We see Justin Pipe take this out earlier on. We've now seen K.Huybrechts take it out.
6 leg, Kim's and through first. Game on.
K.Huybrechts has roared back, staring down the barrel of a 3-0 deficit. Managed to get that third leg in the bag, and now taking the following 2.
100.
And on a bit of a roll. So a bit of a roll, he's averaging nearly 107. That last game, where both players averaged over 100, brought us to 98, the number of 100 averages we've seen on the European Tour this year. It is likely that we will hit the magical 100 mark. I say magical, nothing out, no ticker tape descending from the ceiling or balloons or anything. Oh, Kim looking to fill it up again, and does so. It's a third maximum for Huybrechts.
Yes, little things happen in games, Dan, that obviously makes the end of the game so much different. And leg 3, to go 3-0 up and Justin kind of give it away. Don't do it on purpose, obviously, I know that. But those little things are just where you're on the top of your game or you're not on the top of your game. And if Justin goes on to lose this, which he's still in the game, we know that. But leg 3 he will look at and go, yes, identifying that, that's where I absolutely cost me. And he's now a little bit on what I call the back foot of his scoring.
Well, look, there's some people who'll tell you there's no such thing as momentum in sport. These are all just random occurrences based on how much these guys' ability and how much they practice and that. But the thing is, it's much easier to hit a double if you're at a professional sport. And K.Huybrechts putting all kinds of pressure on Justin Pipe. He's a fighter, though.
And again, you know, I mention it so often, but the 25 there would have left him with 2 darts and a double. If Justin comes up and hits another treble, he comes up with 3 darts and a double, which is exactly what he's done. And my point is that dart at 25 would have guaranteed him the 2 darts and a double. Now he may only get 1.
And it is just the 1. And it's a double 16. And it's 4-2 Huybrechts. He only had 1 chance, but he took it. And it's important that, because although double 19 is a tricky double for a lot of players, for Justin it's actually a really good one, because he can just build up to that. His darts don't kick up and get in the way.
Great point, Dan. Absolutely great point. Justin